Many times God warned his people that they should turn back to him, because the children of Israel are always sinning against God. Small thing like this, they've started worshiping idols. They've started doing whatever they like. They will not be hearing word. They will not be listening to what God is saying. God warned his people that they should turn back. If they did not turn back, he will send the Babylonians to come. Yes, he will send the Babylonians to come and carry them. This is Daniel. To come and carry them away. And
Daniel is already part of the Babylonia.
No, Daniel is in Israel.
Now?
Yes, now at this point, Daniel is in Israel, but Daniel was not misbehaving. Daniel is not part of those people that are not hearing word. But when the Babylonian came, because God had told them, that they should stop the way they are behaving, but they did not hear. That was how God sent the Babylonians to carry all of them away. Those that are doing well and those that are not doing well, the Babylonians carried them. Daniel and his friend, the Babylonians carried them. See,
Daniel.
Yes, see Babylon, see Jerusalem. So then the people of Babylon just came here and they carry everyone. And the king that was in Jerusalem that time, the name of the king was Joachim. He did not hear word. So the king in Babylon that time, the name of the king was Nebuchadnezzar. So because God has given Babylon power, Babylon just carry all his soldiers and they surround Jerusalem. So for several days, the Babylonians surrounded the city of Jerusalem, and nobody can go out, nobody can go in. Soldiers, they surround the building, they surround the fence of Jerusalem. Yes. These are the people of Israel. They don't know what to do. These are the soldiers of Babylon outside their gates. So Daniel was also inside there. So after some days that they surrounded the city of Jerusalem, and the people of Jerusalem are already afraid, that was how the Babylonian soldier entered into that city, and they were burning their houses, they were killing people, and they carry all of those people. They enter into the temple, they carry away every sacred thing. Yes, everything that are fine in the temple, they carry everything away and take everything to Babylon. They carry all the people too, all the strong people, all the people that they know that they can walk, all the people that know that they are fine and strong, but they only leave people that are sick and poor. Everybody that has money, everybody that are strong, they take them away. All the leaders of Israel, they take every one of them away to Babylon. Who is soldier of Babylon? This is the one of the children of Israel. So they carried them, they put chain into their hand, and they carried all of them away. So Daniel and his friends too, they were also part of the people that they carried away from Jerusalem that time.
Daniel?
It should be somewhere among the crowd. So the year they carried them was between 606 to year 536. That year that they carry all of them. So this is how they carry them. They carry them from Jerusalem and they carry them to Babylon in the year 536 to 606. Yes, this is the country of Babylon. This is their own fine city. This is their own fine city. So when they get to Babylon, King Nebuchadnezzar ordered his chief of staff, Ashpenaz, that he should go and look for strong men among the prisoners, that they will teach their language. I think is Daniel. That's Daniel. Those people that are fine, that are good looking, those people that were clever and that were strong, that I should go and pick all of them so that they will be serving in the palace, so that they will be slaves in the palace. So they will teach them their culture, they will teach them their language, and they will be in the palace. So among those people that they took was Daniel and his friends, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. So those first, they were among the people that the king picked to be among his slaves in the palace. So when they got to palace, they have to change their name. Maybe they don't know how to call their name, or they want them to be carrying the name that is their language. Like now, if someone go to somewhere and they don't know how to pronounce the name of that person, they might give the person another name that the person will be bearing. Though they might change the name, but the identity of that person will still not change. It will not change. So Daniel, they gave Daniel Belteshazzar. That was the name they gave to Daniel. And Hananiah, they gave Hananiah Shadrach. And Mishael, they gave Mishael Meshach. And Azariah was called Abednego. Yes, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And this is Daniel. Daniel is called Belteshazzar. So that was the name they were calling them from that day onward. So after they've chosen them, they took them to the palace with other people, and they were teaching them the language and literature of Babylon, and they will also be giving them their food. They will be cooking in the palace, and they will be giving them the food from the palace. But Daniel and his friend, they knew that this food they want to be giving them is the food that God did not want them to be eating. Yes, they are not good food. They are not good food. They are food that God has commanded Moses in the law that the children of Israel should not be eating. So, and they were also drinking heavy wine. They were drinking wine.
Which one?
The people now in the palace, you see the soldiers. They were drinking wine and they were happy. And when they drink wine, their head will be turning. They will not know what they are doing again. They will just be like this. But Daniel, because Daniel and his friend, they belong to God, they said they don't want to be eating this kind of food. So Daniel and his friend now called the chief of staff, which is Ashpenaz. They told him that we will not want to be eating this kind of food. We will not be eating this kind of food. So please, we don't want to be drinking wine. We don't want to be drinking this food. Please look for another food to be given to us. We don't want to be. We just want vegetable and water. Ashpenaz said, no. The king said, I should be giving you every delicious food. They said, no, we don't want. Just be giving us vegetable and water. Ashpenaz said, you will not be big. You will look thin. You will not be fat. You will not be strong if you are not eating very well. Daniel and his friends said, don't worry. We will be strong and will be looking fine even if we are eating vegetable and water. But if you think that we will look bad, test us for 10 days. After 10 days, if our body is not fresh, continue to be giving us the king's food. But if our body is fresh and we look fine, just be giving us our vegetable and water. We are okay with that. We are okay with that. So Ashpenaz, the chief of staff, tested them, and for 10 days, instead of giving them delicious fish, see this one, tearing the leg of chicken or the leg of pork. This one, that's one of the people in the palace now that they were enjoying. See, they were eating wine, they were eating different.
Wait, Daniel.
So this is Daniel and his friend. They've requested for vegetable and water. So see vegetable in their midst. So in this age, you can call them vegan. They are vegetarian. They are just eating vegetable and water. Anything vegetable. They eat carrot. They eat apple. They eat any kind of fruit. They eat efo. Yes, vegetable now. They will put everything together. Bitter leaf. They will put everything together. Yanrin, water leaf. So that's how they were eating.
Daddy.
Yes.
And meat. And
no, they don't eat meat too. These are the ones eating meat. So they don't want to eat goat meat. They don't eat goat meat. They are just eating vegetable. Anything fruit. Banana. It's like this one is cutting banana. This one is cutting apple. This one has some maybe grape in front and they are drinking water. You see they are cool.
This one, like vegetable.
Berry. Yes, like berry. But this one they are eating chicken. See this one, they are putting, maybe this is shawarma in front of them. This one is hot dog. So they were just eating and enjoying themselves. But Daniel and his friend said, no, Just give us vegetable and water.
Defile.
Yes.
See, vegetable there.
Yes, vegetable.
And banana.
And banana. And water. And they were even happy. All of them were happy as they were eating it. So, after 10 days, they now took them. So after 10 days, they were fresh and fine. And the chief of staff continued to be giving them food. So after some years, they took all of them to the king to do aptitude tests for them, to test them, to do exam, that everything that you have been learning all this while, let's tested you. And the king set a very hard exam for them in their exam hall. So they teach them, they gave them different questions. They gave them current affairs, they gave them literature, they gave them arithmetic, they gave them language. And Daniel and his friend passed all the exam. Even they gave them addition, they gave them ascending order. And Daniel and his friend, they passed everything because they were always listening when they were in class. And they are not eating too much. They are just eating vegetable and water. The king was very happy that, wow, this is very impressive. Nobody in that place impressed the king as Daniel and his friends. So after they've passed the exam, the king just enrolled them into the royal service. They give them, they put them into the palace, into civil service commission of that time. So they were enrolled into the service of the king and they were in the palace. Even when the king tested them, they were 10 times better. When others are scoring 10, Daniel 10 over 100, Daniel and his friend, they scored 100. They scored everything.
100.
Yes, 100. That was how Daniel and his friend outperformed. Thank you, Free Bible Images, for making these images available for us to teach ourselves and our friends. These images were contributed by Switch Publishing, and is a copyright of Switch Publishing. We don't have right to it. We just appreciate the privilege. And the artist is James Paget. Thank you for this beautiful image. Hi, our friend. Bye bye. See you later. Yeah, say hi to our friend now. Bye.